Morning, well, let's get the show started. We're in for a cracking show today. Let me introduce you to some of my guests. First, vocal harmony boy band, the Overtones are here! And the lads are in very good company, joined by one of London's very best chefs. It's the classic Italian cook, Francesco Mazzei is in the building. And also talking about cultivating chilies, it's gardening guru Frances Tophill. She joins us later outside. And here's what else is planned on today's menu. She says you needn't take long to make tandoori chicken. In fact, hers takes just 10 minutes. Spice Queen Parveen Ashraf shows us how. Find out what happened when Francesco Mazzei was challenged to make an authentic tiramisu next to pro driver Jason Plato. And Joe Wadzak says we're a nation of Pinot Grigio drinkers, but which one is best? He's in Winchester to find out. And I've got the answer to the perfect rice, and I'll be knee-deep in the stuff in a paddy field in the Camargue in France to see how it's been farmed. Right, our first dish today is the ultimate comfort food. I know this crew likes it. Tender roast chicken with broccoli mac and cheese. Listen to it. Like an advert, isn't it? Look. Right, what we're going to start off with is we're going to start off and get the chicken cooking first of all. So we get a nice little corn-fed chicken, lovely free-range corn-fed chicken here. A little bit of butter over the top. Touch of butter over the top like that. Just a little bit. You can use some oil. And then we've got some lovely pancetta. Now this stuff is going to crispen up really well in the oven. Now we're going to use pancetta because Francesco's here. But this is like a dried, cured Italian belly pork. You can get away with obviously using our own belly pork. But you want the smoked belly pork. That's what you want for this one. So if you're going to do it, look for one that's been dry cured and smoked. But this is the Italian pancetta. A wonderful, wonderful bacon. Particularly when you put it on nice and thick like this over the top of the old chicken. Get this in the oven, about 1 hour 10, 1 hour 15 minutes to cook a nice chicken like this. That's going to go in the oven, and I've left one just to rest slightly there. I'm going to wash my hands. Now, onto our macaroni. I've got the macaroni cooking away nicely there. This has been cooking for about sort of 10 minutes like that. It's all about the sauce, really, the cheese sauce for this one. So quite simply, we're going to make a roux. So it uses butter, flour, milk and cream. Now, I'm going to put cream in to enrich it. I know this has got cheese in it, but go along with it. Look, we're going to take the butter. This goes in here. Now, the key to making a good quality cheese sauce is don't burn the butter, for one. So keep your eye on it. Just melt it like that. And then add just enough flour. Whatever recipe tells you, I would half it. Because recipes usually say equal quantities butter and flour. I think you need a lot less flour because you've got the cheese in there to thicken it up. Use a whisk. Now this is where I don't use a wooden spoon for this one. I use a whisk. Turn the heat down a little bit. And you can see already the roux is quite liquid, which that wants to be. It's not too thick, not too heavy. Because now we're turning our attention to our milk. And once you add the milk slowly, if you use a whisk, you'll see it now start to thicken up. You can see this in the pan, what's happening with this, as it starts to thicken. And using a whisk all the time, gradually adding the milk like that, the lumps will all clump together and then they'll disappear. You keep adding a whisk. It's much more difficult if you use a wooden spoon with this. So off the heat a bit, turn it down a bit, and keep gradually adding it. Now, if you use a wooden spoon, like I was saying, you don't kind of get into the edges of this. So you can see straight away you're into a sort of thick paste. You gradually add a bit more milk. And then this is where my mac and cheese differs to others, because I went to America recently on a trip and I had proper mac and cheese. And they use cream and milk. Bit of cream in here, like that. So it's got a bit of broccoli in, so it's, you know, it's got a bit of greenery in it. Bit of that. And we're just going to warm this up now, and gradually this will start to thicken up. So in the same pan now over here, I'm going to cook my broccoli. For this, I'm going to put broccoli inside our mac and cheese. So for this one, all I'm going to do is just chop the broccoli up, just small like this, and just fry it off. The leftover bits of butter, we'll probably take a little bit more olive oil, like that. Just keep whisking away this sauce And as that's starting to come up to the boil, we can now think about adding our cheese to this. Now, obviously, I've got some nice cheddar cheese with this. It's entirely up to you what you want to put in it, cheese-wise, but good quality cheddar cheese. That's going to go in there, like that, all mixed in. Now, this is where you'll get this thickening of the sauce. And this is the thing with mac and cheese. You don't want to make it too thick, because everything's going to start to thicken it. The pasta, the cheese, everything else. So, a bit of that over there. So that is. We can leave that to one side and just leave a bay leaf just to infuse in there as well. Just to allow that to soften up. Same time now, we've then got our nice pan, nice and hot. We can take our broccoli. This is going to go in here, like that. And start to cook this nice and quickly, all right? Macaroni is done. You can see that nice and puffed up. We can drain this off into our sink, like that. Get rid of all the water out of this. That's the important bit, because you don't want it to sort of alter our sauce or anything, so make sure you get all the water out. Back into here. And then we can just make sure this cheese, I'll move that over the back there. We can make sure just our cheese is starting to melt nicely. So just warm this through. Now, as soon as this starts to melt, all we do is we pour this onto our macaroni, like that. Take your broccoli, chuck that in as well. Get yourself a spoon and mix this all in together. Right, now you grab our macaroni. Now, I'm doing quite a bit because there's obviously quite a few guests today. Look. You can still see the texture is nice and loose, which is what it wants to be. But then we're not quite finished yet. Look at this. You can't have enough. See this? Because this dish, I think, originates. I know we've got an Italian here, but this has to be American. This. It was actually Thomas Jefferson that introduced macaroni to the US, and ever since then they've loved it. But look, under the grill, like that. You kind of wait. So while we're waiting, I'm going to take this beautiful roast chicken, like that. And I'm going to portion this up while the director goes outside and looks at more fluffy clouds. He likes that sort of thing, so I'll see you in a bit. See, ideally what you want to do is just allow the chicken to rest before you carve it. It just firms up the flesh for this, but just a nice bit of chicken. Then look, you've got this crispy pancetta with it as well. But it's all about, well, it's kind of all about what's happening in here. I know we got an Italian here, but while I'm doing this, I'm just whispering to myself, je t'aime, je t'aime. Bon appetit. Now, come on then, guys. Dive in. I'll pass this. I don't think we've ever had this many people in here, but straight in.
Well, let's get involved.
Roast chicken, mac and cheese.
How good is that?
This is the best bit. Look, crispy pancetta.
I'm going to get a bit of that. I'm going to get a bit
crispy
of that.
pancetta over the
straight in.
Get it over the macaroni with roast chicken.
Oh God! Oh my God!
You guys are big foodies, aren't you? Really? I met you guys a while back. You're big foodies.
Yeah,
big foodies. Yeah.
Mike's speciality is a mac cheese. You've just
it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've shot him out.
I'm devastated about this. Well, what do you do with yours?
Ruins it most of the time.
Ruins it, yeah. Burns it. There you go. The key to mac and cheese is equal quantities: cheese, double cream, and milk.
Are you listening, Mike? Are you listening?
That's the double cream. You see?
That's what I've been missing all these years.
A little bit of butter, chef. There's always butter in it as well. And don't forget that ton of cheese on the top. Now we're matching this dish with some Pinot Grigio. You like your wine?
Yes.
Sounds pretty good. So does Joe Wadzak, and he's taking 3 enthusiastic members of the public out for a taste test.
Get the crispy bit.
Well, what do you reckon, gents? That's all I've left.
Very good.
That's it. That's it. It was the most expensive out of the 3, but I think worth it.
It's going down a bit too easily.
Is it? Yeah.
It's easy to drink this one, huh? My God.
Breakfast. Warm up those voices, does it?
Breakfast and champions.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what you guys do before singing? Have a Pinot Grigio?
Always, yeah.
Stick to Italian wine, guys.
You can't beat it. Nice, I'm particularly
Nice and
roast
crispy
chicken, but creamy pasta dishes. This is a great compliment. Absolutely fantastic. Right. Up next, we're cooking more pasta dishes. It's not a bolognese, it's a ragu, apparently. We're going to find out how to make the perfect pasta sauce right after this. See you in a bit. I've got a full house this morning. I'm joined by the boys from the Overtones and Italy's most famous singer, Francesco Mazzei, who will be bursting into song a little bit later.
I will.
Now, we've already enjoyed an incredible dish of roast chicken with broccoli mac and cheese. I think you'll agree you quite like that.
Oh, it's okay.
Now, I know pasta is your big love as well, guys. So I thought, with an Italian bin here, I thought we'd do a nice little ragu.
Lovely.
Now, ragu's often with diced pork. We're going to use some minced pork, so it'll make it easier for people.
Yeah, let's make it easier.
So we've got some more pasta dishes. It's not a bolognese, it's a ragu, apparently. We're going to find out how to make the perfect pasta sauce right after this. See you in a bit. As well, doesn't get any bigger than Aretha Franklin.
So is it Kleenex or dancing shoes, James?
Kleenex, I think he's been on the Kleenex. There you go.
Come on, guys, someone has to work here, right?
Exactly. But what an iconic song as well. You must have that buzz, really.
But like we've sold, like we were speaking before about how we got spotted and signed. Like we got given a chance. We were such lucky boys. We got given a chance. We sort of fell through the net and landed on our feet, and it's been our career for the last almost decade. And so over that time we've sold a lot of albums and performed to a lot of people. It's like we have a sense now of what will put a smile on people's faces, what's going to get people up dancing, what are they going to enjoy.
This is the type of music that does that.
Yeah, totally.
Look, we're just going to cook our pasta, so I'm going to crank this right up because I've worked with some amazing Italian chefs, and this one's one of the greats. But remember Mr. Carluccio?
Yeah, I know.
He was looking down on us now.
So much.
He said salty boiling water.
Salty boiling water.
Oh wow, that's a salty boiling water.
Of course, we don't want a pasta soup there.
Yeah, salty boiling water.
Salty boiling water.
What's the point of the salt in the water?
Tell the Italian pasta already. For the pasta, it's tasteless. And also, when you cook pasta, you will need 10 liters of water for 1 kilo pasta, which we don't do here at the moment, but that's fine.
Because I haven't got a big pan. I'm doing my best. But yeah, 10 litres of water for 1 kilo of pasta.
Yeah.
That's what you need. So it's 10 to 1 ratio, water to pasta, usually.
You need to release that starch, Was it an old tale? I'd had an Italian friend who was a really beautiful cook, and he said that his mother used to say that the best ratio of salt to water was take your pan, walk down to the sea, and put it... Is that true? Have you heard that before?
Well, I never did that, but yeah, it could be.
I'm quite gullible as well.
We do cook some fish with the seawater, but I never cook pasta with it.
Yeah.
But anyway, look, we got some salt and salt and pepper in our little ragu. I've got my pasta here, which I'm basically just going to quickly drain off. So excuse me, gents, behind you. There you go. Literally, this is just going to get drained off in here. And we take a little bit of the pasta water, put it back in the pan.
Okay.
There we go. Happy with that?
Yeah, very happy.
Do
you put the chili and the honey in it?
No chili and the honey.
I will in a minute. I will in a minute.
Yeah. So Parmesan, we're going to finish off the cooking of this.
Just a little bit, then we finish on top, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that right?
A little bit in there. Are you happy with the seasoning?
Oh, fantastic. You guys did a great job. Well done.
Thank you.
Anytime. It's good at stirring. So look.
The years of training.
Oh, happy days.
Yes.
Oh, mamma mia.
And then, seeing as we got this huge talent in the kitchen that ain't me.
Over the top.
I like the way you played it. Like ragu on the side, and pasta on the other side. The guy is very good, isn't it? Oh my
I
God.
didn't miss it properly. I didn't mix it.
It looks unreal, doesn't it?
So, what are you guys eating? Because that's going to be ours.
Yeah.
Are we going to watch you guys
Put a
eat?
bit of honey on it.
A bit of honey, and we're ready to go.
Happy with that?
Fantastic. Look at that.
Beautiful. Pasta ragu, done.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Dive in then, gentlemen.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
He did all the hard work.
Oh, come on.
I didn't even stir it, to be honest.
Pasta is perfect. Ragu, it's okay.
Right, coming up. Can you really make an authentic tandoori chicken in just 10 minutes? Parvi and Ashraf shows us how in just a few minutes. See you in a bit. Save some for me.
So good.
Welcome back. Now, Darren and Lockie from the Overtones, and Francesco Mazzei are here. He's not from the Overtones, but it's actually his time to
Not
cook.
yet,
now.
not
I can see-
yet.
I can see.
Not yet, but you might be signing him up.
Yeah, okay.
You haven't heard him yet, but what's on the menu?
Let's spot and pan to sing a bit now.
Yeah, exactly. What's on the menu, fella?
Rabbit.
I love rabbit.
Yeah, we've got the game season and stuff. Of course, it's not game, but
Yeah.
it's one dish you don't find in restaurant very often, but I do have in my restaurant.
Yeah.
And the one I'm going to show today is a simple casserole, stew, spezzatino.
Okay.
The
Speciality for your region? Because I mean, you're
Oh,
a big
yeah.
supporter of Calabria.
Absolutely. I mean, we do quite a lot of this baby here, and the way we cook is very simple, but we use the spat as well, which is the liver, the little kidney, and the heart. I know it sounds strange, but for me, it's the most beautiful part of it.
like James's team called up and said, "What food don't you like?" And I went, "Oh, liver. Liver's the one I can't.
Really?
I can't be dealing with liver." So
You're going to have that for first
You will be.
I
can tell you that.
I'm a little bit afraid of rabbits. So I'm really excited.
Explain what we got here then. Which
What we got here is basically the rabbit was like this. We got the shoulder, here, this part. Then we got the saddle, sella. This is a little bit of belly, and this is the legs. Okay, that's the shank, as you see, and this is the top of the leg. Very simple. And as I said before, liver, kidney, and heart. So the first thing we do now, just we're gonna dust with a bit of flour, salt. Pepper, and a bit of salt.
Now, I've known you for years now, but
Do you?
Calabria, your home region, well, I've known you for many years.
Many
but your
years, I know.
Calabria,
It's my best friend.
You love your region, don't you? You're a huge passionate supporter about it.
Oh, and I've just been 1 month over there. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Actually, I did great things with Pierre Kaufman and Daniel Galmici, which is also a great friend, and Alfred Prasad. We've been cooking on the street. It's these things we call no waste. I know it sounds a bit strange, but basically we cook with all the stuff that we'll probably know good to sell in the supermarket and stuff. And with the money we make out of this, we do a bit of charity, which is great. So the Pierre Kaufman cleaning 65-kilo potato. Yeah. I'm not sure he was happy about that, but he did. And then Daniel as well.
But,
there you
tell
go.
us about the region, because there you've got Nunduya, you've got, Bergamo, that region is so full of, so rich, and also, you mentioned game, so it's so diverse.
It's so diverse, and we see Calabria is there is mountain, which is the height 2,400 meters, and there is a lot of things like I said, bergamot, and of course we also very well know for chili. This wine Duja, this amazing soft salami, which we did a couple of times on the show, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know whether you've known about this Nunduya. It's like an amazing, spicy, soft
sausage, which is very versatile.
It's made its way onto a lot of pizzas, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like you see that
Yeah.
off the now, and it's beautiful
Absolutely.
in the last 5
That's
or 10 years.
probably thanks to him more than anything else.
But you also put Calabria on the map.
Right.
Because Calabria, you probably don't know, is probably the poorest region in Italy. So it's good for me to talk about and bring some...
This is why dishes like this are hugely popular, aren't they, really?
Yeah, exactly. Because you use everything, you know?
And that's the belly that you're using, which is also amazing cut of meat.
I mean, you can do so many things with this, huh? So beautiful. You can do...
You can stuff this, roll it up. It's just
You can roll it up, it's beautiful. You can simply grill as well, but as James said, like roll up like in involtini or brochette or stuff like that is absolutely
and very tender. If people want to try rabbit
Very
for the first
tender.
time,
I've never tried it before.
You're gonna try today?
try rabbit. First time.
Really? Wow.
So we've browning this off.
Yeah, we buy this one off. And
You're sinking the back if you
sorry,
want to.
yeah, thank you. And just because my friend here loves this ingredient here. I'm going to add some.
Yeah.
Some butter for you? Yeah, let's do some butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're colouring off a little bit of colour off the veg, but colouring off the rabbit here.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about the restaurant then, because now you've got Central London, you've got 3 now, but a new one just opened.
Well, yeah, I've got the new one is called Fiume. Is in Bazzi Power Station. You know, people probably don't know that Bazzi Power Station is now open, but it is, guys. I said it before.
That's French. That's Italian for river, is it?
Yes, Fiume, Italian for river. Lots of imagination, do I?
Right.
People reminds that, you know. People all Fiume. Well, what is it? That Fiume, you know. And yeah, we opened and we're doing very well. And it's just in the new development in the phase 1. We got a few other restaurants around, but Fiume is the Italian restaurant to be.
Yeah.
And it's great because, you know, if you want to have a romantic night with your girlfriend and stuff, or your wife as well, it's the same. You can bring her with the beautiful boat, and you can stop just in front of the restaurant, and it's amazing. And then I will be there cooking for you. How good is that?
There you go. Right. Oh, you can invite her around to your house and just have a pie, and you'll do that as well.
Is this guy going to sing, or just here for fun?
No, it's just here for fun.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, because when we cook at home in Italy, Mama usually sings. Can we do the same, or? That's okay.
Oh, come on. You don't want to hear my mum sing. Put it out.
Okay, look. So you got this nice and browny here. So what we're doing now, we're just gonna put it back in.
So you're just getting a bit of colour on this?
Just a bit of colour there, because you know what you don't want. The rabbit, you know, it seems like a very simple, but it's not, because you can easily overcook the meat. So nice and brown, and then you finish the cook. Yeah, it's fine.
You've ruined his shirt.
Look at that.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. We can buy a new one. You know, I've got a restaurant in Savvy Row as well, called Sartoria.
Oh, that was smooth. That was a continuous link. That was he's on it now.
Okay. Good. Thank you very much. You got beautiful. Wow, that smells good, guys. Yeah. So very hot. Now we're gonna add this beautiful reduction of which I did before because it takes a bit longer. Is a bit vinegar and molasses. Okay. Or you can use like tomato paste as well. Just gonna put it on top to give a bit of color.
So that's like a browning, but also a bulking flavour at the back.
Exactly that. Rather than using jus or stuff like that.
It's quite strong, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Then I'm gonna add the stock. I mean, we usually do a rabbit stock with bones, but you can use a nice chicken stock that will do the job. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. And now I'm gonna add the sun-dried tomatoes here.
Yeah.
Just a few ingredients, yeah. And a bit of sultana, which I like it. You know, sultana here. Beautiful.
So they've been soaked in what?
You can soak simply water, make it in masala. That'll be the great thing. Or white wine as well. They will do the job.
That's water.
That's the They've been drinking all the wines, guys, so it's not my fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Tomato paste. And after this, what we're gonna do? So we're gonna put this one in the oven and cook for about 35 minutes. Okay. Then we do. Yeah, if you can put this one in the oven, it'll be great. Okay. And of course, we did some already for you before.
Put this on the stove here. I'll put that back in there. So this goes in for what, an hour and a half?
No, 35 minutes.
35.
I said, you know, you don't need to cook down that much. And this what we did before. Look how beautiful is this.
Oh, now you got some onions in there as well. What
Yeah, I did some. Well, to be honest with you, I was supposed to bring some onions this morning from the restaurant, but I forgot.
Right.
So what happened to you, man? You been cooking or what?
This is you. You just splattered me with rabbit fat.
It wasn't me. Don't look at me.
I have just been splattered with rabbit fat. All right.
Really? That's good though.
What about this? Have you used this?
And this one at the end, I bet.
Sorry.
My mother wrote the one in, did we? Right, it's fine.
My mother loves you, but she might not.
Darren.
My mother loves you, but she might not like you anymore because you bought me this shirt.
Really? Tell your mum she can come a Savvy Row, I'll buy a bottle of champagne for her.
Yeah, look at
and
it.
then we buy a brand new one. I'm not sure they got the sides anymore, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, olive oil.
It's a good job with mates, isn't it?
Olive oil.
Good job with mates. I could be offended, really.
No, come on, man, don't do that.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so it's good fun, this guy, yeah? Now, what we're going to do, as soon as this one is ready, we're going to brown down this beautiful pickled onions, which we did before with the vinegar and a bit of bay leaves, cloves, and honey as well.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Come on, man,
And
come
why
on.
am I getting caked in stuff?
You look good, man. You look very good.
So the liver, the kidney, and the heart going in there.
And the heart as well, yeah? Little bit of salt here. Okay?
I don't know how I feel.
I'll move this.
Please, yep.
There, you wash your hands, otherwise, yeah,
You got told off.
we'll get a load of letters.
Okay. Oh, no, please, don't. Okay. You can get this one for me. Thank you. Then I'm going to have this at the end.
There you go.
Did I say at the end, did I?
I've given up now. Just,
So now, what we're going to do, this beautiful, expensive bowl that James bought just for me.
my mother bought me that dish as well.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
What should we do your mum one day?
There you go.
Okay. This one here. Can you have a big spoon for me, or
Big spoon? Yeah.
big spoon here?
Big spoon.
Usually it's not that messy, it's much more organized.
How many spoons?
What do you mean?
How many spoons do you want, Chef?
When you think you use his face too much, he gets nervous. He gets out of his comfort zone, it's terrible. Anyway, so, rub it here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Nice and... look at that belly is for you. And we'll keep the liver for you, don't worry. Okay. Okay, now is the serious part, okay?
Yeah.
Look, that's it, thank you. What are we doing now?
Just on the top?
Yes, please, just on top, here and there. Nicely, please.
Get to somewhere where you can't avoid the liver would be nice. Thank you.
Why do you cook that separately?
I think it's the last time you see me on the show, but that's fine. Can I still be your friend? Can I come and see you? Can you invite me one of your concerts?
No, you are welcome back anytime.
You're so good, James. Look at you, bloody hell. You made a bit of a mess of yourself, but that's fine.
Just after my next birthday, so it allows me, my mother to buy me another shoe.
The beautiful Tenderize seeds at the end, because it lifts the flavor completely.
But what about all this lot?
We're going to put that one as well.
Okay.
Pine kernels. And pistachio. I like the pistachio like this. You got a bit of beautiful crunchy. It's like a Sicilian dish, eh?
Yeah.
Alla siciliana. And a little bit of, usually use oregano, but you got this fantastic marjoram here. And
From my garden.
From your garden.
Yeah.
You got beautiful garden as well. And ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful rabbit
Give us it in Italian.
stufato di coniglio.
Bravo Francesco!
Grazie.
Oh, come on, it's enormous! Right. Guess which part you're having? Oh!
Go on.
After you, Lucky.
Some liver, please, Francesco.
Piece of it with the sauce as well. With the sauce, it's beautiful.
Look at that. Oh my god, look, nice and pink in the middle. Beautiful.
Dunk it in the sauce.
Are you ready?
You know
He's
what?
feeding
Come
you,
on.
he's feeding you.
It's really lovely. You know, actually, no, do you know what? It's really nice.
I don't believe you. Come on, seriously.
But you know the way, but it's been cooked so beautifully. Like normally, it sticks on the roof of the mouth.
Try that. Okay, I'll give you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I'll give you some nice part now. Come on, nicest part.
It's just one of those dishes you just dive in, every single mouthful's different.
Okay, that one is like the shank. Just eat like that.
Yeah, lovely.
James, you don't want any, do you?
I'm going to have a bit in a minute.
Okay, that is right.
Just going to clean my
For you as
shirt,
well, yeah.
first of all. While we watch this, time now for our weekly out into Laverstoke Park in Hampshire. As Paul Ainsworth sets this man here, Francesco, a high-octane challenge with a classic Italian cookery style. Enjoy this one.
I'll jeopardize your profession in one day.
Yeah! It's pretty nerve-wracking, isn't
Oh,
it?
mamma mia, unbelievable. You still keep it that tiramisu?
Yeah.
It's the day after, no?
Yeah, the day after's always
You guys want to try a bit?
Yeah, exactly.
Next time.
Right, up next, the Overtones and Francesco take a break. He's going to need it after that, watching that as well. Whilst I share a secret of serving up a light and fluffy rice every time. I'll see you after this. Welcome back. Now, many of your cooking disasters have involved rice, with pots and pans ending up burnt and in the bin. Francesco, joined by Mark and Mike from the Overtones, and Francesco. Now, if you're looking for something for simple over the midweek supper, then this is the perfect thing for you. Nice little tuna steak, nice and juicy in the middle, and we're going to serve this with sort of Thai salad. Now, I've had to dress like this. I do apologise. I know I look like a blacksmith. I know you're expecting a horse to come in. I'm going to be putting a new foot on it, or whatever the blacksmiths do.
Why?
Because you've just caked my shirt in a load of rabbit
to blame someone else, right?
We've had 15 people running around trying to get rid of it. Now it's all smudged all over the place. It's like a big, it is.
Not true.
It is like a big smudge painting underneath this.
No,
Right,
right.
look. So you're going to pick up the mint and coriander. This is going to be for a salad. Now, guys, I'm going to put you to work for this. I didn't ask the other two to do anything. They just sat there and just winced at the thought of eating liver.
Dad, the easy job.
You're going to open this.
Can I do this? I look like
This
a
is
chef.
the wrong day.
yes, you can. You can.
Francesco will show you how to open it.
Basically, it's very simple, you know? Just put it inside here.
Well, I'll leave it over there.
And then you crush that. And make sure you don't break
Not
the
in the glass jar, you don't do that. Right,
Make sure you don't break the glass.
right.
This is why he's a singer.
This contains juice. What you do is you whack it.
It's not a kind of Coke. I mean, what is that?
That's just I don't know what it is. Just
And you just open it, you drink it.
I don't know. You just whack it. Just give it to him and he'll whack it.
okay.
And he'll do you the rest. Meanwhile, over here with our tuna. All right. Look at this amazing tuna loin. Beautiful. Go on.
You go have one, that's fine.
There you go. Hey.
Okay, now is the easy part.
Right, now look, over here we've got this beautiful piece of tuna. Over here I've got this beautiful piece of tuna. Over here, which I'm going to slice up.
What's wrong with this guy?
And then we're just going to take this into 2 big chunks, like this. So, nice big tuna. This is for my tea later, when these lot have gone. Meanwhile, that's if I can get rid of them. Look.
Well, he's not here for eating.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Next, I'm going to toast off the sesame seeds. We've got white sesame seeds and we've got dark sesame seeds. And we're just going to toast this off. Meanwhile, over here, I've got these nice little tuna loins. I'm just going to season this up with a little bit of black pepper, like that, because this is a nice little salad to go with it. Now, I don't suppose you guys get a chance to cook much at home, do you? Really? I suppose.
Do you know what? I'm a useless cook. I can't cook. My wife is an amazing cook, so we've got our arrangement. I tidy.
I've got to say,
clean up.
my favourite kind of food is Thai food, so I'm in my
You said Italian to me before, what's that?
Oh, sorry.
said
I was just
Italian
sucking up to you. I just wanted an invite to your restaurant. That's what.
Right, now look, we're just going to sear off this tuna. It doesn't take very long, so what we're trying to have this is nice and, well, rare in the middle, raw in the middle. All right, so we've got our sesame seeds over here toasted. You toast them off together, so you toast off the black sesame seeds and the white ones, so you can see which ones have been toasted. The tuna, literally, you just get a bit of colour, mate, turn it over like that.
So that's a hot pan. That's a hot pan, isn't
Really,
it?
really hot pan, a little bit of oil, and we sear it off on all sides. Salad is happening here. We've got the mint, we've got the coriander, and we've got our esteemed chef here. Look at this.
It's called mango.
With thinly sliced mango, and then we're going to peel the coconut, and that's going to go into this salad. Our dressing for this, for the whole lot, is these 3 ingredients here. We've got some fantastic ingredients. This is dark soy sauce, so a bit of soy, equal quantities really. Soy, sesame oil, but this is the key to this one. This is yuzu juice.
Beautiful.
Now, on your travels around all over the place, you may have come across this, but if you're a lover of Oriental ingredients, this is the stuff you've got to buy online. This is amazing.
And what is yuzu juice?
It's like between a lime, satsuma,
Mandarin,
that
Citrusy.
But just sit your finger on that and just taste this. Trust me, you will love this. It is so
wow.
nice.
Wow.
Good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
It's delicious, isn't it?
Very
You can get. It's difficult to get in the shops. You can get it more online than anything else, but you've got this amazing flavour with it. It is absolutely delicious. So we've got some coconut, which you're going to put in there in a minute. Right. When we get this tuna, take this off now. Lift this off. That'll lift this off. There you go. It's easy with that. There you
Is
go.
that the best you can do, guys?
Well,
It's okay.
Try that first.
You better singing, right?
you got to thinly slice it. So
Yes,
look,
chef.
we've got our sesame seeds, which are done. I'll switch the stove off now. This is quite quick. We're going to get some honey. Now the honey, like a little glue. So all that we do is just drizzle the honey, and we roll this in the.
Okay, so what should we do, chef, now? Should we mix this one as well here?
Yeah, a little bit of that. Yeah.
A little bit of that.
Then I'm going to roll it in these
It's
spices.
a mix, baby greens, like
Yeah,
it's
so
like
watercress.
amaranto and this pea shoots, watercress a bit, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Anything we find on James' garden, really.
Whatever we've got left more than anything else.
Exactly, the summer is a bit strange. Okay, so should we dress with... Where's the dressing? Here.
No, I've got some.
You got some?
Yeah,
You want to add some lemon or some chili, no?
just a little bit of lime juice, chef, that's all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So look, roll it around in the sesame seeds. Get it all nicely coated in here. That one, all right? I'll leave that to the side. We'll use this one. So that's our one that's coated nicely. Meanwhile, lime. Fresh lime. So give that a good squeeze. And we're going to put lime juice in here as well as the yuzu juice, that kind of stuff.
I like a bit of chili. Do you?
Yeah, bit of red chilli in there.
Yes, right, good.
Bit of red chilli. Yeah, touch of red chilli in there. Meanwhile, I'm going to then get rid of all this.
Oh, I see. It was
Actually,
yeah, it's beautiful.
Mixy.
Mixy.
It's already dressed like that.
Beautiful. Look at the colour of it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then we're going to take this.
Is that your recipe?
It is my recipe, yeah.
Fantastic. Can I put it on my menu?
What?
If you don't ask it from
So in the salad, we've got mango, we've got everything we found from the garden, we've got mint, we've got coriander,
mango in
we've
your
got
garden as well.
chili, and then you get this tuna, and we can cut this.
Someone's only fun.
So nice bit of tuna.
This the guy who didn't like the pork, the rabbit liver before. He's
yeah.
not going to have any of this tuna, you know that?
This is just for us, right?
It's just for you. Then we put the tuna down the centre,
Oh, it looks so good.
over the top. Yeah. You can just put that over there. And then, of course, finally, we've got this lovely dressing. So we've got this is your yuzu and everything else
Guy's not bad, isn't it?
over the top of there.
Wow.
Let's dress all this over the top. So it's very different to the rabbit,
Fantastico.
Very good.
very different to the ragu,
Give me the glass of wine with it.
but there you have it.
Beautiful.
Oriental tuna salad. Right then, gents,
You're going to finish your wine.
fire away.
Oh, lucky.
But I think the key to it is this stuff, this yuzu juice. It's amazing.
It's so tender, isn't it?
Lovely, isn't it?
My wife loves this sort of stuff, so Kerry.
Right, let's go back to Winchester now. We're talking to Joe Wadzak, who's talking about fruit beers. Well, tell me what you think about this thing, guys, because beer cooked with peach. Tell me what you think.
It tastes like a beer Bellini.
Yeah, it's a bit
It does.
like a Bellini.
It's better out of the bottle. We've run out of glasses. You lot, there's too many of you. But yeah,
It's a good, like, summer drink, I think.
it is actually really nice.
It is very good.
It tastes
Yeah,
like you say,
It's good.
like a beer Bellini.
Very refreshing.
There you go. There you go. Right, it's really nice. Is this now for my for my final dish of the day? I'm making a family favourite with lashings of custard. Now you probably love this. This is crumble.
Yes.
I don't know whether you have it in Italy.
No, we don't.
No, it's called crumble.
Crumble.
Right? There's no fancy name
There's
for
something crumble down.
It's a crumble. That's what it is.
We go crostate.
No, it's not rostata. It's a crumble, right? So it uses Bramley apples, the greatest cooking apples.
Beautiful, amazing.
So native to the UK, so we're going to use Bramley apples. If you can peel those, that'll be great.
I'll see what I can do.
Yes. Meanwhile, we're going to make custard. Now, I don't know if you boys have ever made custard before. Real custard.
No.
Right. Real custard is over here. It's made with double cream and milk. All right. So we take roughly equal quantities of each. Now, this is the basis of ice cream.
Right.
So if you take custard, put it in an ice cream machine, freeze it, you've got ice cream.
But it's not that easy, but you can try.
I was going to say, how
You're
did
looking
you
at it as if I was just talking gobbledygook there.
It's just like you might be Pandora's box.
Now, you're here to talk about your album, of course. Congratulations, by the way, 6th album. Give us the name of it, because we were doing other stuff. We didn't actually mention the name of it.
It's self-titled.
We've gone for the Overtones.
You thought long and hard about that one, haven't you? Is that the name of the tour as well?
Do you know what? With the album, after what we've been through and you know, the celebration of the album, what it's about, we just thought self-titled album, The Overtones, it was kind of apt, you know?
It is apt,
Yeah.
I think, that's really. And how are you feeling now, guys, honestly, about the four of you? I mean, obviously you've got to look, to have a future, you've got to look back at the past, and without the five of you, this probably journey wouldn't have even started.
Look, everything's changed now. It's all changed for us, and it is all very new, and it is a little scary. But you know, we've built this relationship over the last 8 years, and you know, we're the best of friends. We trust each other implicitly. So you know, it was. We've got each other's back. We know where we're going, where we're heading. It's the next chapter for the Overtones.
This is the thing that's been great about your career, because it's one of those things where a lot of bands, and particularly nowadays, are manufactured. They're a group of four individuals that come together for the sake of a record company. You guys genuinely knew each other before any of all this sort of stuff.
We say all the time, you know, like it's in this day and age where music, if you don't get a #1 album or a #1 single, you know, the first time out you're dropped and you're gone. We've kind of we've been lucky enough to kind of stand the test of time, and yeah, we feel very lucky, but we work hard and we put ourselves in the way of that luck. So you know, it's been a wild journey over the past 8 years.
Right, look, I'm just going to turn my attention to what we've got here. This is the custard. So if you do get chances amongst your busy schedule, this is custard. What's the? There's got to be an Italian. Italians are bound to have invented custard.
Someone has to. Yeah, sorry. What's the question?
Italians have invented custard. Go on.
We did, of course.
Yeah, go on.
It's called crema pasticcera. Crema pasticcera.
Anyway, Italians now invented custard. But anyway, look. Like they invented anything else. Look, we've got in here vanilla pods. Vanilla pods are getting really rare.
Why?
You can deal in vanilla pods like you can deal in gold now, can't you?
Yep. What's happened to
There's a
them?
world shortage of vanilla pods.
Was it the hot summer?
I don't know what it was, but vanilla pods are rocketed in price. No idea. Egg yolks and sugar in here. Now the key to this is don't add the egg yolks too soon. So don't add the sugar too soon to the egg yolks, because it cooks the egg yolks.
Yeah.
So we just pour that back into here. Now, ideally we don't want to boil this. If you boil it, we end up with scrambled egg. So what we're going to do is heat this up until it's thick. Now the best way to do that is to do it with a whisk, and as you do this with a whisk, it gradually starts to thicken, and once the bubble starts to disappear, which you can see this happening slowly, I'll turn this up a bit, let them quite quick. So normally you do this with a wooden spoon, and when you do it with a wooden spoon you don't get into the edges and it will actually start to split. So you just see the bubbles start to disappear now.
It smells delicious.
It's starting to thicken up.
It's one of those things that you're just like, yeah, whatever, blah, 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 but I would flip out if I had to do this.
Well, that is then the right texture for custard. So what you do that is you then got your thick custard ready.
Stop it.
Seriously, if you put that in an ice cream machine, once you've finished...
If you wanted to make ice cream, why don't you just make ice cream? We keep talking about ice cream.
I ain't got an ice cream machine. But technically, the reason why I didn't do it, to be brutally honest with you, like, we know we're on a crumble. Crumble is a mixture of butter, flour. In fact, I was going to do it in a bigger bowl, but he's nicked my bowl. Look. Do it in this one.
This guy is never happy. Look at
Well, I'm just thinking, why have I got a big bowl?
Perfection on my apple.
The Italian guy has nicked my bowl. All right, look. Flour.
Your Italian is horrible, by the way.
It's a conversation between that and the north. There you go, right. We've got in here the sugar, the butter. So the way you make your crumble, you get your hands in, mix all this lot together, all right? And this creates the crumble. So basically what you do, if you keep mixing this with a bit of water, you'd end up with pastry if you use a different type of sugar, but you mix this all together.
Which sugar do you use there?
This is Demerara sugar.
Bravo. That's the one you should use.
Really? What are you doing?
I'm just doing some, make some pretty, you think there.
Look at
Wow.
Got nothing to do.
Do you
These
have
guys don't sing. You mix the wrong sugar. I'm
you
just
have
something
got
pretty
some-
here.
There's
Look,
a white bowl behind you. Look.
what should I do? Washing
There's a
or what?
white dish behind you. See that white dish?
You want some butter around, though?
No, I don't want butter in
You
it.
don't want butter?
No, I've got it in here.
Oh, wow.
Put the apples in the pot.
That's the fresh. You don't want any butter.
Put the apples in the pot. That's it.
But could you do this in a sports car whizzing round a field?
Yeah. That would be easier than tiramisu, I can tell you that.
Right. Then the blackberries in.
Blackberries in, sure.
Blackberries?
Yes, chef. All of it?
Yeah, go on. Blackberries, there, go in.
Love blackberries. Is that for your garden as well?
This is from a hedgerow around the corner. The key to that, though, is pick them above 3 feet, otherwise the dog wheeze on them. Anyway, look.
Oh, they should have used it.
Yeah. Sprinkling with a bit of sugar,
Yes, sir.
like that.
He's a bit boss, this guy today.
And then you bring the dish up here.
All right, chef.
Can I ask about the crumble? What consistency are we trying to get here? Are we trying to get it crumbly? Or
Mike.
crumbly?
Oh, Mike,
No. Or crumbly
He's been here a few hours. He's turning into Marco P08. Look at him.
Are we trying to get the crumble
Where's the
crumbly?
tea towel? Is it going to be crumbly or is it going to be crumbly chewy?
Does it matter?
Did you hear the silence after that question?
No. There's a good chew to a
I'm
good
about to
crumble,
leave the
right?
show, you know that.
Nice.
I will go back to
No, he's moved on.
I will go back to what started. It's a crumble. All right.
Is there no chew to it at all?
Look, when I watched my mother do this and my grandmother, we didn't have a conversation about is it going to be crumbly or crumbly. We just sat and watched. All right.
Guys, don't upset the guy.
This is a crumble. Look, we bake it in the oven now. In the oven.
How do you call this?
Oven.
James, how long is that going for?
This is going in there for about 30 minutes because you need to cook the fruit as well. All right. No bits of oatmeal.
That's not lovely.
No going off piece, anything like that. Look.
Bit of cinnamon on.
Not cinnamon. No, not cinnamon.
Cinnamon? Oh, look. Oh, mamma mia, che bello. Che bellissimo.
Yummy. And then we got the custard.
So I have to fry it. I'm the first one to fry, guys.
Well, you could almost turn that into ice cream, couldn't you? Almost.
James, how do you feel about the people that have ice cream and custard?
Come on, that's a good shout.
He's just whacked an apple skin flour on your crumble. Are you mortified?
He's one of the greatest chefs in the UK, so he's allowed to do it.
That's the only thing I can do.
Go on then, gentlemen. Go on.
Let's get involved.
Get the sticky bit, the
Wait,
gooey
I need
bit.
a bit of custard.
The chewy
I'm going to say for the custard.
The chewy.
Sticky and chewy. That's good.
You're right. I'm going to chewy part.
There you go, thank you.
Okay.
You mean it's okay?
Oh my God.
Good.
Happy with that?
You're right.
Nice with the fresh custard.
Beautiful.
Oh, amazing.
I love
Beautiful.
I love it.
What a great show today. Well, that's it from us. Thanks to Francis for the gardening. Thank you to the brilliant Francesco Mazzei. And of course, the fabulous Overtones. Best of luck with the tour as well. Good luck with the album. They'll be playing us out in just a bit. First though, thanks for all your hilarious hound videos. Today, we're assured that this is a display of puppy love, not a fight to the last biscuit by Bruce and Penny. See you same time next week. Bye for now. Ciao.
We've sung at the Royal Albert Hall and we've sung at the London Palladium, and now on a Saturday morning we get to sing around James Martin's Deep Fat Fryer. 3, 4. You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I could sing. Oh baby, oh baby. To you I guess I'm just a clown who picks you up each time you're down. Oh baby, oh baby. You give me just a taste of love to build my hopes upon. You know you got the power, girl, to keep me holding on. So now you've got the best of me. Come on and take the rest of me. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Now you've got the best of me. Come on and take the rest of me. Oh